Welcome to General Biology. Today's video is going to be on cell respiration. So when we finish glycolysis and oxygen is available, we're going to move our pyruvate into the mitochondria and do the process of cell respiration. This process of moving the pyruvate into the mitochondria requires some ATP. It's an active transport process. And so we have to actively transport the pyruvate into the mitochondria. And so the ATPs we made during glycolysis get used up. And so we're pretty much at a net of 0 ATPs at that point. Mitochondria are unique organelles in our body. They can multiply their numbers based on demand. So cells that have a high energy usage, like our heart muscle cells, which are constantly beating our whole life, they are going to have large numbers of mitochondria in them, sometimes 10,000 or more mitochondria per cell. Cells that don't use much energy, like fat cells, where basically they just store fat, they might only have 100 or 200 ATP or 100 or 200 mitochondria in them. They're not going to utilize a lot of ATP, and so they don't need a lot of mitochondria. So our cells will vary. Skeletal muscle cells vary quite a bit from person to person. So somebody who exercises a lot is going to have a lot more mitochondria in their cells than a couch potato. And so exercise is going to be easier for the person that exercises a lot, and it's going to be more difficult for the couch potato until they get in shape. So in cell respiration, we have glucose that enters the process of glycolysis, and oxygen is going to enter the process of cell respiration inside the cell, or inside the mitochondria. The glucose molecule will first get broken down into two pyruvates, and then it's going to move into the mitochondria as well. And we are going to produce two waste products, carbon dioxide and water, and a whole bunch of ATP molecules. So we're going to ask the same question we did during fermentation. Is there any energy left in the waste products of cell respiration? So our waste products are carbon dioxide and water. Well, it turns out both those products are used on a regular basis to put fires out. Well, we're not going to try to put fires out with something that has lots of energy left in it. And so carbon dioxide and water don't have very much energy left in them. So this process of cell respiration does a real good job of getting the energy out. It's not totally efficient. There's a lot of heat lost in the process, and so our bodies, when we do cell respiration, produce heat. But it does get most all the energy out of those two molecules, the two pyruvate molecules.